he's still, he's still kind of lacking in my opinion. Like, they could probably buff his damage a little bit more if he dropped. Really? You land on the Bronto, not on the ground? Wow, okay, that was probably partially my fault, but that is still slightly frustrating. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Cjthecheesedj here, and we're back with Ragnarok, and everything's just gone to hell. We're getting attacked. So as you can see, we've got Griffons with us at the moment, and they've come across something very aggressive. I'm going to say raptors by the looks of it. Okay, calm down, Griffons. So today what we're going to do is we're going to take a closer look at the Griffons. Granted, you've probably already seen all they can do. Today we'll just be going through pretty much what their maximum melee damage can be, and just their unique abilities that they're able to bring to the table. So where's our Griffon gone? He's around here somewhere. There he is, right there, 189. So yeah, so this guy here is the one we've been running around. So as you can see, Ragnarok is finally out on consoles. Took them long enough. Not judging. No judging over here. So pretty much the Griffon has, two main attacks. Three attacks if you really want to be specific. So his secondary attack, you can see they were doing something funny with our claws. This is a grab attack, so it pretty much lets you pick up all the small sized dinos, your dillos. I don't think raptors are included in the equation to be picked up. Where is he? Come here. And they have a terrible turning radius as well, I might add. But you can see here, we've got this little dive animation going on, and you're probably wondering, well, I already know what that is. I've seen other people do it. Well, we're going to go through it just one more time, just to make sure you understand. So, obviously, if you fly up and then plummet straight down to the earth, you do 15 times your base damage. So, it's a pretty incredible amount of damage that you're able to do with that dive bomb attack. Now, as well as that, if you come back up and we go for another dive, you can see here we've got kind of like a leveled out thing. He actually does a swipe attack, which we didn't manage to pull off there, where he actually does 3 times the amount of damage. We'll try and pull it off again here. Come here, Bronto. You're our test dummy for today. So if we come down here and we swipe, no. So we're not able to pull it off. So yeah, all you have to do is pretty much dive down at that angle and you attack and you pull off the attack, which is easier said than done. Now, as well as that, like I said, he can fly, he can grab things, small sized dinos. Now, his land-based attacks, he's very limited. He's only got his one primary attack. He doesn't do anything other than attack with his beak, which is kind of disappointing. Now, if we spawn in a level 1, these guys have all been spawned in. We haven't had a chance to tame them yet. If we come in here and spawn a level 1 in, we'll be able to take a look, and we have a Bronto currently coming after us, which is no biggie. So his base melee damage at level 1 is 18. You can see that that's pretty pathetic. Like, that's not a lot of damage in comparison to some of the other flyers. If we do a dive bomb, 105. So, it's nothing really amazing, which is kind of disappointing. So, we're going to let our Griffons attack. You guys go right ahead. Now, we're going to come over to this guys, and we're going to check which ones have the highest melee damage, and we're going to buff them all the way up and see how much actual melee damage they can do. Alrighty, so we've got our victim. This guy here has 315 melee damage, which was the highest out of the 3, which is pretty incredible. So we're going to come over here and get away from that killer Bronto trying to attack us with his tail. And what we're going to do is just going to pump the level straight into him, and pretty much that will let us level up his melee damage to max level. Alrighty, so our Griffon's grown from 315 melee damage percentage to 1200 melee damage percentage. So let's actually see how much difference this makes. So you can see our one over there is dealing about 71 damage, which is pretty much what this one was dealing at his melee damage, and we're now dealing 326. Now, mind you, this is max leveled and all the stats have gone into melee damage. So, he's got a decent amount of health. I would probably personally level up his stamina a little bit more and his weight before putting it all into melee damage, but you could easily drop 50 points into melee damage and turn this guy into a machine, and you then have to actually manage to pull off the dive bomb attack, which is also fun to try and do. So yeah, 326, that's quite a bit of damage, but in comparison to the other creatures on Ark and the other flyers, he's still kind of lacking in my opinion. Like, they could probably buff his damage a little bit more if he dropped. Really? You land on the Bronto, not on the ground? Wow, okay, that was probably partially my fault, but that is still slightly frustrating. So if we can't, let's see if we can, okay, but land on his back again. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Alright, let's drop on him again. There you go, you saw there 1814 damage. That is a huge amount of damage for a dive bomb attack. So yeah guys, that's pretty much all we'll be looking at this video. You pretty much know what the Griffons do already. So yeah, we just wanted to cover the basics, max melee damage. We were going to do max speed, but obviously they're flies, you can't level up the maximum movement speed, which is a little bit disappointing. But other than that guys, thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.